Hey guys, Black Bolt here. It is Friday, August 6th, and I am driving to Friendly Chevrolet in Fridley, Minnesota, and we are going to get the second part of the battery recall done today. And they requested to have my car all day long for a potential battery replacement, so we will see what they come up with. But yeah, I just want to get this done, get my car fixed, and then also they are going to be calling me later today, my EV concierge, to let me know the buyback status if anything has changed with that. And I'm just driving back towards the service department, and as you can see, they don't have many cars here yet. This is actually the most amount of cars that I've seen here in a while, but the dealership close to my house, which is Main Motors, has even less vehicles available for sale, and that is because of the chip shortage. They just can't push these cars out. But yeah, going to have my battery service done, and I will let you know how that goes. One thing to note, when I got my service done, this clock reset, and so I've driven 29,000 miles since October-ish when I got the first part of the recall done. And as you can see, I'm at 140,202 miles.
Hello. Good morning. Thank you. So here we are, guys, and ooh, two cool Corvettes.
So this is my rental car for the day. It is a 2022 Chevy Trailblazer, so it's about the same size as the Bolt EV. It's not a bad looking car, I guess. Not as good looking as the Bolts, obviously.
Everything entertainment.
So steering wheel is similar to the one on the EUV, but not the same. The initial size feels a little bit smaller. Yeah, this feels about the same as a Bolt, but we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, today is Tuesday, August 10th, and I am sitting in my car. You can see I have 140,204 miles on it. The battery recall was done, and they changed my radio for me for free, but they were still having issues with it. These two things I've not seen before, but they were saying that the USB port wasn't working, and you can see down there that it's not fully connected. But the tech is out, and I had a 2021 Trailblazer that I absolutely hate driving, and it was costing me a ton of money, so I decided to just come back and get my car. And they said that they're going to give me a call tomorrow when they have more information. So far as getting the second part of the battery recall done, they updated the software. You can see that it still has Hilltop Reserve on and off. I'm gonna let it charge all the way to 100% overnight, yeah, and see what happens. I'm going to go to settings and software information. So software update must be in park. Update preference, download new updates in background. I'm gonna leave that off so that I know when there's a software change. And then let's see how long it takes to look for updates. So the software version I have is 14.5.0. So let me know if you have a different software version on your 2017 or 2018. And this is the open source info, and unfortunately I didn't know what it was on the other radio, so I can't really tell you whether that's updated or not. Connect to supported USB device. So I didn't have this option on my car before. Add USB. This I had, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But yeah, I'm going to drive the car tomorrow. I'm happy to have my digital mirror back. That's one of the things I hated about the 2021 Trailblazer, and it was just not a nice car to drive. Not to hate on it, it's a car that starts at around $21,000, but everything is hard plastics. Everything about it is worse than the Bolt, except for maybe the ride position. If you like higher cars, the ride height's better, but I personally prefer lower cars. The next car I get will probably sit lower than the Bolt. I'm a little bit frustrated by how long this process took, and then to find out that the radio was not working the way that it should anyway. But this time when I started the car, the radio didn't come on automatically. When I did the hard reset, it came on the first time, and that doesn't always happen. And I programmed it to KTIS. You can hear that it works. It won't let me do a favorite because all 15 radio stations are currently taken. And then you can see it's saying that I'm doing 1.8 miles per kilowatt hour, and that is because the thing was reset and they took it on a 2.5 mile test drive. So I'm happy that that recall is done. We'll see what difference it makes. Tomorrow my wife's not working in the evening, so I might see if I can drain the entire battery and be able to give you a more accurate version of the degradation, because now I'm not basing it off the 95%. Hey guys, since I already have the data reset, I went ahead and reset my trip distance. It also reset the average miles per kilowatt hour. So it's going to give me better data going forward. So I'll be able to have this day as a reference point for when measuring efficiency and distance traveled and whatnot. And also I noticed some cool things in the radio settings which I didn't have before, and I don't know if that's because I got a new radio or if it was because I got the software of the radio updated. So I'll go through some of those when I get home. So here's the new feature in a radio that I was mentioning at the previous stop. If I go to audio, I select source, I now have the option to do FM, AM, XM, and Pixel 3, which is my phone. I did not have the option to select my phone straight from the keypad before, and to do it in this screen that I can see while driving. So if I go FM, I can also change the station manually. And then of course I can use these to go to my favorites. As you can see, the drive from when I reset the meter was 19.1 miles, 4.2 miles per kilowatt hour, and that was with the air conditioner running on low the whole time. And so I'm at home, so I turned it off, but if I turn it on, you can see that the range drops to 119 miles. And then over here you can see since I reset the whole thing, 23.4 miles, 7.1 kilowatt hours. That's like 3.3 or something, doing the math in my head. So when people, I guess, who don't know how to drive these cars drive them, they kind of drive them like animals. One last thing, on Friday my EV concierge called me, and I sent in my documents for the Buyback program, and they haven't yet let me know whether or not my car is going to be eligible for buyback. So I will keep you posted on when that happens. And then here's a closer look of my USB cable. As you can see, it comes out because they were still working on it. And this is one that I bought separately because my original one wasn't working. And it just goes with the white trim, which I think would be cool if they can actually get it working. And they weren't able to figure out the exact problem of why my radio was finicky. So I had actually thought about replacing it myself, and I'm glad I didn't, because you have to take off all this trim and a whole bunch of stuff. And then to find out that it's not working after they put in a new radio was not that exciting. And I had tried plugging it in. I got the cable that I know works from my house, and it just was not working. So they want me to go back in tomorrow so that they can fidget with it some more and try to get it to work. But I'm just not sure it's worth it. If they say that it's going to take 1 or 2 hours, I might do that. But if they want to keep my car again, I'm not going to do that. Had the Trailblazer, really disliked it. Disliked everything about it. if you're even thinking about spending 20 grand on a car, definitely don't spend it on a Trailblazer. Get a used Bolt if you can. So anyways, let me know if you have any questions, and in the next video I will update you on the range that I can go on a battery, the degradation, and the actual capacity. And also, if I have the information, I will let you know on the buyback. So let me know if you have any questions down in the comments, and then as always, like and subscribe. We're gonna push to get to 1,000 subscribers in the next few months.